So if you spawned into a room and you knew you'd be in that room for the next 90 days, and the only thing in this room is gym equipment, and you'll be given 4 nutritious meals a day tailored to you for the next 90 days, what would you do in this room? You may be a stubborn fuck, and you may say, I'm going to sleep and just wait out the 90 days. But let's be honest, by day 3, bro, you'll be bored and you'll say, you know what, I may as well just exercise and eat the food they're giving me. I may as well. So you'll train, eat, and by the end of the 90 days, you'll be in respectable shape. You would have made a good transformation. And that just shows how important environment can be when chasing a goal, when trying to achieve something. And I just want you to look at your current environment, your current setup in life. Just analyze it for a second. You say you want to make change. You say you want to lose weight. You say you want to build muscle. You want to start implementing some good habits into your life. But you keep living the same life because of your environment. You visit the same places, you see the same faces, you talk to the same people, you've got the same habits, you cling on to the same comforts, and you still expect different results. You still expect to see change. And I'll just be honest with you, you're not going to make the change unless you change your environment. And you may have been struggling for a while, so why are you making it harder for yourself? You're already struggling, so just help yourself by transforming your environment completely. And if you're serious, you wouldn't have an issue with this. If you're genuinely sick and tired of being in the position you're in, you won't just tweak your environment here and there. You'll completely transform it so it literally becomes impossible for you to lose the weight. It becomes impossible for you not to get to the gym. That is the type of things that you need to do. That is the type of action you need to take. And if you're still not convinced about how powerful your environment can be, just think about the time you enter a gym. You go into the gym, you see weights all over the place, you see machines, you see people working out hard, you hear the music. You will feel more inclined to exercise compared to when you're at home, laying down on your sofa, tucked under your blanket, with snacks laid out in front of you on your table, looking up at the TV and watching something on Netflix. Who's more inclined to exercise? Guy at the gym or you sat on your sofa watching TV? Of course, the person in the gym, because of the environment. Even when you walk into a library, you go into a library, it's quiet, you see people with their heads down, working away, tapping away at their keyboards. And if you stay there for 10 minutes, you'll feel like doing the same. You'll feel like getting to work. You need to understand that your environment is huge and it plays a huge factor in you achieving your goals. If you can set up an environment that facilitates your goals, there's less friction, there's less resistance. It just makes it so much easier for you. Your environment has been shaping your behaviors and thoughts, and it's come to a point where they're all automatic behaviors and thoughts. Your surroundings are all familiar, so you have the same thoughts as is. If you go to new places, you may have noticed yourself thinking different thoughts. You're exposed to different visual stimuli. You think different thoughts. Everything's just different because of the environment. The air feels different. Because of the environment. You start thinking clearly maybe because of the environment. So what you need to do is, here's an actionable step. You need to start curating your environment to remove resistances. You know where your weaknesses are. You know why you've been messing up your diet. If you have a habit of buying junk food and pigging out all night, how about this? Just don't buy the junk food. Don't even put the junk food in your environment at home. Then you won't be eating it. It's as simple as that. Your sofa's been set up for comfort. So right after work, you come in, you sit down on your sofa. You usually skip out on the gym because the sofa's too comfortable. All right, how about this? Move the sofa to another side of the room. Get rid of the table. Move the table where you lay out all your snacks. Dismount that TV so you can actually make some progress and start getting to the gym without all this resistance. Curate your environment. Start moving things around. Make it easy for yourself. You need to understand that all your current behaviors are an autopilot. And the only way to start changing them is by creating a completely new environment that aligns with the person you want to become. Change what's around you, or nothing will actually change within.